Talk365 TV's Talking Movies, now with Holly Love and Todd Summers. Silvia, dial 911. There's a missing piece of cake here.
I wonder where
did
it
it go?
went. It's right over there. I mean, the orange frosting is just very orange. It's good?
It's a natural color in the universe. They make it from oranges.
How about this blue? Naturally blue.
What blue fruit is there in the universe?
Blueberries.
Oh, that's how they make it.
There you go. Okay, so we are about to talk movies with Todd Summers. What to watch again, and what to watch party. But before we get to it, you wanted to tell me about the Tarantino movie, which I still haven't seen yet.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is amazing.
Is it? I've heard nothing but rave reviews.
And what's really cool is the soundtrack.
Okay.
All Tarantino movies have the best soundtracks. And this is so amazing. One of the reviewers literally goes, I have not been a fan of Bob Seger for 35 years. And after hearing 30 seconds of rambling,
How do you
gambling...
not love Bob Seger?
I think it's impossible, but this guy goes, it's now one of my favorite bands. So anyway, I would recommend this movie so highly. You know me,
But what about the Bloodometer?
very minimal.
Really?
Well, it's a Tarantino
I heard
movie.
it like all happens sort of at the end.
At the end.
It's
2 hours and 40 minutes in, but it is.
It's worth it? It's worth the blood?
It is so worth it.
I mean, I love Brad Pitt and DiCaprio, so, you know.
Brad Pitt is...
amazing, beautiful, wonderful.
Yeah, this guy's 55 years old.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it. Well, more movies that we recommend are coming at you right now. Todd and I are going to break it down. Here you go. Hey everybody, and welcome to our Talking Movies. I'm Holly Love, and that is Todd Summers. And in this segment, we are about to tell you what to watch in theaters, what to watch again, and what to watch party this month.
Well, September is my month.
Ooh, okay, bring it.
Do you know why it's my month?
No.
September 4th, ring a bell?
Your birthday?
Yeah.
It's his birthday.
And it's also football season, and I love the Utes.
Go Utes.
So, a couple great movies coming out. Some long-awaited. So last year we had that hit movie, It.
Yes.
The Stephen King movie.
I neglected to see it.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm not a big horror movie person.
I'm not either.
So this is coming out. This is It Chapter 2. And I guess the kids have now grown up. And it's Jessica Chastain is in it, James McAvoy.
Oh my.
Bill Skarsgård. So there's a lot of buzz going on about that. So that comes out on September 6th. And then after that we've got Ad Astra.
Yes.
Which is the Brad Pitt movie that's being highly touted for Oscars already.
Mr. Pitt has been busy.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to see the Tarantino one with him?
Yes.
Loved it?
I loved it. Yeah, you should go see it. It's fantastic.
Before it's out of theaters.
Yeah,
so in
good.
this one, he's an astronaut, and you were telling me that it's Tommy Lee Jones.
It is. Tommy Lee Jones is also in it, but it's a sci-fi movie, and I'm not sure that Brad Pitt's done a sci-fi movie.
I was just trying to think. We know, George Clooney and Sandra Bullock, but I don't think Brad Pitt.
I don't think so either. I think this is his first, but it's already starting the buzz for the Oscar.
We read that, yes.
So yeah, I'm
It's
excited
happening.
to see that. That comes out September 20th.
Okay.
In theaters.
The one that I got excited about was my girl J-Lo. She has a movie coming out September 13th, Hustlers. Cardi B is in this, which I assume it's her actorial debut.
Yeah, imagine, yeah.
And we got stripping, we got heisting, we've got Wall Street guys, we've got money. I mean, it just looks like a fun film. So, moving on.
Yeah.
What to watch again. Now, this segment is everything that's available online, from Netflix to Hulu to Google Play to YouTube. This is just something we recommend that you check out again. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, and you should. So what do you got?
Now I don't know many people remember this movie, Copland.
I do.
Do you? From
Okay, but
1997.
remind me.
It stars Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, Robert De Niro, and Ray Liotta, and a lot of other people. But you know what? This movie came out, and Sly put on a bunch of weight for it. He plays a cop in a small New Jersey town that's kind of overrun by the mob. And I think it's some of the best, honest acting I've ever seen Sylvester Stallone do.
That's what I remember about it,
Yeah.
was that he brought his A game.
Great movie, like I say, fantastic cast, and it's a great story. It's well written and directed. And then I've got As Good as It Gets. Also from 1997. That's such a great movie.
I love that movie. The dog is so cute.
Yeah.
I love it
Great
so
movie.
much.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson, Helen Hunt.
Yep.
Where did she go?
Well, I think she made 60,000 movies.
Yeah.
And then just
Took a break.
decided that she should take a well-deserved break and
Yeah.
probably bought like an island somewhere or something.
Yeah. She's in it, and then Greg Kinnear. And it's just a great.
It's one that makes you
Takes place
cry.
in New York City. It's a great story. It's
The
got
dog,
heart.
I know.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Thank
like
you.
those.
Thank you.
Okay, well, my watch again is one that I haven't seen yet, but it came out in 2018 and debuted at the Sundance Film Festival. Three Identical Strangers. Now, Todd, do you remember the three identical twins in the 80s that were adopted out?
I do.
I totally don't remember this. I
Yeah.
think it was just maybe a smidge before my awareness time, but what do you think ethically? What was the deal with that?
I don't know. It was a study on nurture versus nature, correct?
Yeah.
And they took
Triplets.
and they went to different houses and were raised differently from different people. But they found each other, I think, at the age of 18, 19, something like that.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And came together and then spent most of the rest of their life together. But they didn't know about this study that had gone on until they started diving into it. And then they found out about it. And it illustrates the three different lives that each brother had. And I don't want to give anything away.
Right.
So I recommend it.
I
Good
super
movie.
want to
Good
see
film.
it. So it is available on Hulu and YouTube, Amazon Prime. Look on all of your digital platforms to be able to rent that one. It's available right now. You can check it out. All right, so now we are talking watch party. This is where you get together with your friends, or if you don't really want to, just binge out on your own, whether it's a TV series or a movie series. What you got for me?
I've got two names for this.
Okay.
It's either the John Wayne-a-thon or the Duke-a-thon.
Ooh.
Which one do you like?
I say both.
Okay.
Let's start with John Wayne Spaghetti.
Okay, so here's what I got for because I want to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
So my favorite John Wayne Western of all times from 1956 is The Searchers, which was directed by John Ford,
Okay.
one of the Duke's buddies. Shot in Utah, a lot of it down in the Kanab area where
Now,
we've
is
been.
this where we were when
Yes.
we went to the set of Gunsmoke
Yeah.
and we got to dance around a little back in the day, Toddy? We had so much
That
fun.
was a blast.
That
down
was.
there. So I've got The Searchers.
Okay.
And then from 1949, Sands of Iwo Jima. That's one of his World War II films, which has got a great supporting cast, and it's just a great war movie. And then The Quiet Man from 1952, which is also directed by John Ford, but it's where he is an American boxer and he goes back to the town where he was born in Ireland.
Oh.
And it's a great movie. Maureen O'Hara is in it with him.
Ooh,
She's a redhead.
Well, those sound really fun. I've not seen any of them.
Great movies.
So we could watch Party together.
for sure.
Have a classic movie marathon.
Silv, you in?
Silvs,
Okay.
you're in?
Silv's in.
Okay, so my watch party is Queer Eye. Now, this is a revamp, reboot, whatever you want to call it, of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy that was on back in the day. Netflix has put this on, and they have the Fab Five. So you have one that is over food. You've got one who's overdressed. The one overdressing, his name's Tan. He's from here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Really?
Well, he's Pakistani descent, but he grew up in Europe. He lives in Salt Lake City and
Really?
is married here and has owned a couple of businesses and then auditioned and got this part. He loves our state. The thing about it, they call the makeovers their heroes, and they really are. When you watch these guys and women that they are making over, it's like not just hey, let's make you
Right.
cute and put some makeup on you. It's like a life makeover.
Right.
And I'm telling you, Todd, I start crying pretty much right out of the gate. And it just goes all the way through, but it's not like a bad cry. It's like they are the coolest group of guys, and they're so inspiring the way that they've lived their life and overcome the things that they've had to overcome to be able to own who they are, and then to be able to help these other people and bring that to them.
Yeah.
It's cool, and I love it, and I recommend watching all 4 seasons back to back because you'll just enjoy the whole lot of them. You can't miss one that's not fun. So there you have it, Todd.
Yeah.
We made it through. Do you want to recap for us?
Yeah, we've got, for movies coming out in September, we've got It, Chapter 2, Ad Astra, which is the new Brad Pitt film. And then you had
Hustlers,
Hustlers with J-Lo. And then for our movies to watch again, I had Copland and As Good as It Gets. And then you had...
My watch again was 3 Identical Strangers, the documentary
Yes.
that came out in 2018 at Sundance, premiered.
And then I recommended a John Wayne-a-thon, and you did the...
Queer Eye. On Netflix.
Now that's
Check it all
kind of
out.
a John Wayne Queer Eye. Well, that's kind of a
I think it would be a
very
really
interesting.
fun diversity
Silv,
watch party.
You think that could happen?
I think if we did it back to back, we would just have a really good time. Get the popcorn and the no-dos and stay up all
Stay
night.
up all night.
You know who really missed out on something was the no-dos. They missed an opportunity.
did.
But we are not missing opportunities, and we hope that you don't, especially when it comes to watching movies this next fall, because we've got a lot of fun ones. So if you miss any of our previous ones, check them out on our YouTube channel. And we would also love it if you would share with us what you're watching and what you want to watch, and then we would share that with you.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Tell them how they do it, Todd.
Well, all you have to do is go to social media, either your Facebook page, Talk365TV, or Instagram. And it's easy, just sign up right there, send it in, right?
Just tell us what you're watching, and
Tell us
then
what
we'll
you're
share it
watching.
on the show.
Yeah.
And then be sure and watch, because we'll also be doing some giveaways here in the near future.
Right. I love giveaways.
And we have been sort of hoarding some of our stuff that we've collected when we've done junkets, and we've done some cool memorabilia that we're going to bring to the table and give away, so you're going to want to watch for that in the future. In the meantime, have a wonderful time at the movies, people.
Yeah, wherever you are.
Wherever you are. Todd, thanks for joining us today. I always appreciate it. I love it so much.
Yeah, me too.
It's a blastity.
A blastity.
Blastity.
I like that.
Blastity blast. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Talk365 TV right after this.